Hello learners! Today again we are here to learn something new, and today we'll be learning about coordinate geometry. So first let's see what is this coordinate and how it is related to geometry. This is applicable for grade 9 and above. So here I am, Shwetambari teacher, bringing you coordinate geometry. So let's learn what are first coordinates. Now students, have you ever wondered, like when we travel to a place, we are looking for the location. For example, if I'm in Kandivali and I want to locate our school, S.E.International school, you immediately take out your mobile and track the Google map. So now how Google map is helping to find that particular location? Have you ever wondered? Now, that's because every small place on the entire world has got coordinates. That is, it has a location described in degrees and minutes, and these points help to track that particular location. So even our school, S.E.International school, has got fixed location, and no two places on earth will have same locations. So these points which are helpful in tracking or locating a place are nothing but your coordinates. So coordinates are numbers that determines location of a point along a straight line or curve. Now the same thing is applicable while flying. Supposing if you want to fly from Kolkata to Bangalore, so how it is taken, how the distance is taken, we see that our earth is divided with the help of the latitudes and longitude which meet together to form the point and which is the location of that point. For example, the coordinates of Kolkata is 22.6 degrees north and 88.4 degrees east, and Bangalore is 13 degrees north and 77.5 degrees east. So this helps the pilot or the plane to locate that particular point and reach the destination. The same thing is applicable in football also. How to track, how to see the movements. So on a bigger view, the coordinates trace the movements of the ground. So now let us go into a brief little history of what coordinate geometry is and how it was introduced. So coordinate geometry is a system of geometry where the position of points on the plane is described using an ordered pair of numbers. You can see here we have René Descartes. This method of describing the location of points in this way was proposed by a French mathematician, René Descartes. He proposed further that curves and lines could be described by equation using this technique, thus being the first to link algebra to geometry. In honor of his work, the coordinates of a point are often referred to as Cartesian coordinates, and the coordinate plane is thus called as the Cartesian coordinate plane. Coordinate geometry is broadly used every day in various fields like physics, engineering, science, seismology, that is to find out the frequency of the earthquakes, art, and GeoGebra, which is nothing but geometry plus algebra. Now let us see how to plot a graph. Okay, so here we have the plane and it is divided into 4 coordinates. So you can see on the right side, the vertical line which is there is y-axis, the horizontal line which is there is x-axis. The right side will have positive coordinates, the left side will have negative coordinates. Similarly, above you see the positive coordinates and lower you see the negative coordinates. So this is your x horizontal axis and y the vertical axis, which is divided into 4 segments which are called as quadrant. So you begin anti-clockwise from here, quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and here comes quadrant 4. Now, in the first quadrant, you see x is positive and y is positive. So you will have plus x and plus y. In the second quadrant, you see x is negative and y is positive. So you have minus x and plus y. Can you tell me what's going to come next? Yes? Correct. Because x and y both are negative here. So you have minus x and minus y. Then you have x as positive and y as negative. So you have plus x and minus y. Using this information, now let's plot a graph. Here are some points and let us see how do we plot them on the graph. The center where the x and y axis meet is denoted with 0 and 0 and it is called as the origin, denoted by O. For instance, we have this point 2, 3. The first x coordinate is 2 and y coordinate is 3. So you will have 2 on the x-axis and 3 on the y-axis, and where they meet, that particular point is 2, 3. Let us look at another example. For example, minus 3, 1. So you have minus 3 because it's left, so you will take it on the left side, students. Minus 3 and 1. They both meet here, so this particular point will be minus 3, 1. Similarly, you can track many other points. So students, what did we learn today? We learnt about the introduction of coordinate geometry. We learnt why coordinate geometry is used, in what all fields the coordinate geometry is used. So we saw the application, we saw the history, we learnt about the axis, we learnt about origin, we learnt about different quadrants, and then how to plot a graph. I hope this was helpful. Now you work on and tell me if you have any queries. See you again till then. Bye bye for now.